Welcome to my channel, Scott's Garage HTX. Don't forget the HTX. Today I'm going to attempt to put on a fatty pipe and a titanium 2.1 silencer on the KTM. I got them from KTM themselves, so I'm not expecting any issues putting it on, but you've seen me swing and miss before. You'll also notice that the back end of the bike is missing some body work, fenders and such. That's because when I crashed, I did break some of the tabs on the bodywork, just two actually. I'm waiting for those to come back in. They're on back order, and I thought I'd just do it all at once. I'm not riding the bike anyway, so there's really no rush. I also put a kickstand on the bike. I got it from Fastway. I think it costs $107. There is a website you can go out to get instructions. I did not film it. It took me 10 minutes. So it's really easy. Just follow the instructions, quite honestly. I only say two things to help you through it. There's some plastic covering over the framework here, and there's a zip tie on the top of it. Don't bother cutting that zip tie. Just slip it off and slip it back on. You also need to do some trimming on the bottom part of that same plastic cover work. They provide you with a template. If you do use the template, make sure it's in scale, and they do give you a scale meter on there on the template itself. I didn't do that at all. I just made a mark at the top of where I needed to cut and the bottom where I needed to cut, and cut in between using some tin snips, and it came out perfect. I'm trying to compare and contrast the two exhausts by different scientific measures, and we'll see what the differences are between the two of them. Let's get started. Weigh the titanium silencer, 2.51 pounds, and the fatty pipe itself, 5.07 for 7.58 pounds. Let's weigh the original system. First, the silencer, 278, and the original pipe, let's do it this way, 525. The old pipe and silencer weigh 8.03. The new pipe and silencer weigh 7.58 for a difference of, carry the one, pies in there somewhere, half a pound basically, 0.45 if my math is right. I don't know, it's half a pound, but it looks cool. That nickel plated pipe and the blue titanium silencer, that looks pretty neat. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to test the levels of sound between both systems. I'm going to start the bike, get it idling, and measure the decibels. I have a sound meter over there about 10 feet away, and I'm going to measure the decibels at idle, and then I'm going to twist the throttle a little bit, and I'm going to measure the distance of that, and I'm going to try to do the same distance between both measurements of both pipes. See how this goes. Let's see. All right. That should work. I don't want to get too hot because now I got to change the pipes and do the same thing all over again. Now, taking this pipe off should be nothing more than taking that bolt off, these two springs, this bolt for the silencer, this bolt, and the two things are connected by a rubber sheath wrapped around by springs, so it's tensioned by springs, so it should pull right off. Again, not something I've done before. I have to let this cool off before I can do it though. What is that? Not bad. All right. How hard are these springs? Not hard at all. And this looks like a T40. Sure. All right. See how simple this is. I know there's just, oh, good deal. Not bad at all. Hopefully putting this on is going to be just as easy as it was taking off. I have put the grommets back on before I put it back on top of the head, and hopefully this is simple. Yep, not bad. I'm gonna get one of these bolts started along with this one. Now hopefully this isn't so bad. Oh, now it's going to get difficult. Isn't it? Okay, not too bad. And I did tip the bike over on top of myself, so that's a win. Oh yeah. Now the silencer, again, I put the grommets on, and I put the rubber connector on the silencer first. I think that's going to make it easier. See if I can move this out of the way for you. And not so much. Huh. Looks like I've got it too far. Or do I? Nope. That's perfect. Darn, looks like everything's together. Just need to tighten everything up. And you'll notice I did take off the fender, bottom of the fender or top of the fender here, bottom of the battery or the airbox, whatever it's called. I did take that off because that was also cracked. Those are the two pieces I cracked during my crash. Now we can test out this on the sound. I didn't notice much difference in sound between the two systems. Of course, there is a difference in weight, I'll give them that, but I don't know if there's much difference in power. It's advertised that this gives you better mid to low range power where you use this bike the most. Once I get on the bike, maybe I'll be able to tell by the seat of my pants if that's actually so or not. I pretty much got everything I wanted on this bike now, between fabbing up some headlights on it, putting the kickstand and putting new silencer and fatty pipe on it, and the skid plate. Hey, on the skid plate, somebody wrote in and said they got that skid plate on in 20 minutes with a little bit of heat and some time and pressure. Now, I'll be honest, I thought about using my heat gun and heating up and stretching it into those bolt holes, but I chickened out. I just did, I'll just be honest. I chickened out. I thought if I heated it up and put it around there and got it molded in with the bolt holes, when it cooled off, that it would tear. So I chickened out. I can't wait to get all the rest of the body panels that I've cracked on it back in. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm just kind of at their mercy, and get back on it and see how that goes. You guys keep on keeping on. We'll catch you next time.